still amazed by watching those people, you know, looking in their eyes, and you know, they're just so happy seeing us play, and there's something happened to them that we kind of deliver that makes them really happy, and that's kind of a good feeling that you get, you know. You get a lot of good feeling back, you get a lot of attention, you know, that we need in a way, you know. It's a drug. It's also something that drives you. One of the ideas was like, you know, trying to bring the wall back on stage. There was one concept I felt like, well, this could be an interesting concept, especially with our background, living in the East, you know, person like escaping from East to West. It was something that, you know, we thought, you know, we haven't really done, but it could be an interesting subject, you know, to play with, bringing the whole idea of the wall and breaking them down and stuff, which we kind of do in the beginning, actually. But like in the end of the day, like, you know, I think it's the whole concept of the music and the light, obviously the stage, the pyrotechnic that kind of brings it together, that makes it so unique. The most important thing for a band actually is the chemistry between every individual in the band. And I learned my lesson like really early in my life when I was playing in a band where I hated the bass player. So, and like after a while I could not take it anymore, so I exchanged the bass player. And then I realized when somebody else came that the chemistry wasn't there anymore. Even though I really hated him, you know, he had a part in the band that was really important. And that's what I see like also like in Rammstein. I think that I always believe that every individual, it doesn't matter what he does, it's really important for the band. We know that deep down, you know, and I mean, of course there are moments, you know, where you think like, well, you know, maybe it's time, or you can't take it anymore and stuff. But there's also something, at least for me, that I realized that's something bigger than my personal ego, which is Rammstein. Pussy was always such an extreme different song to all the other songs, and we felt like if you do like a totally different visual video to it, it could be actually a really interesting song. And we talked to Jonas about some other songs actually, and then we were sending him the song Pussy, and we got an email back 3 hours later, like basically saying like, hey guys, let's make a revolution, let's shoot a porn. You know, I have to laugh about it. I was showing like the video to my daughter, she's 18, and she was laughing too. So I don't really think it's that controversial.
Too big, too small, size does matter after all.
We knew in the beginning that obviously it would not, you know, be played by TV, obviously. Then after the shooting, you know, we realized, okay, if we can show it on YouTube or on our site, you know, then just put it on the porn site. So after 2.5 weeks, I guess, we had like 14 million clicks. What I really liked about this is the whole idea that we never lost our spontaneous naivety that we have to create certain things. That we not censor ourselves in the beginning by telling us, you know, we can't do this, because if we do this, you know, we're not showing up like on MTV or whatever.
You got a pussy. I have a dinger. So what's the problem? Let's do it quick.
We're thinking about like doing it like one of those kits, you know, and then we thought of like what's out there, what never happened, or what nobody did before, you know, and it just came up with the dildo idea. I don't know, like my idea was like to also put like a black one in there, you know, but it didn't happen, so maybe in the future we have a limited edition. think that we have this huge master plan, you know, to follow. There's not such a thing as a master plan. We're not thinking right now to topping us and topping us. So I think that was never the way that we worked. You know, it always came to a special decision that we made by each song. The next song will get what the song deserves. Do not limit yourself in a way when you create things, because it's not good for you. You know?